What's up, everybody? Jerry here with another Pursuing 1%. So far, we have covered two of Dave Asprey's 4 killers. We talked about heart disease a couple of episodes ago. Last time, we talked about type 2 diabetes and making sure to get healthy muscle, healthy, strong muscle on your body so that you're processing the sugar that you're taking in more effectively. But if you're doing your first Pursuing 1% from heart disease and you're eliminating sugar, that's not going to be as much of an issue. Doesn't mean that you don't need to have more muscle on your body, but it may not be as much of an issue for you. Today, we're going to go to the third killer, and this one is a little scary for people because this one in particular is not necessarily something that you can take a pill for. Actually, there is no current medication at all that slows or stops the progress of this particular chronic disease, and that is Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is simply a form of dementia. It is the highest level form of dementia, I guess, if you will. And while Dave helps us understand that if you have some of the other chronic diseases, most notably type 2 diabetes, it increases your risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia, there is one other lifestyle factor that significantly increases your risk of getting dementia, and that is movement. Yes, movement. In other words, getting up and moving around on a regular basis. We are a sedentary society, and most of us sit about 10 hours a day. That is a lot of sitting, and that does not include the amount of hours that you're sleeping, which should be about 8 hours for most of us. So if we calculate that 8 hours of sleeping plus that 10 hours of sitting, that is 18 hours out of the day that you're not moving at all. Movement helps your brain function properly because when you move your body, when you move your limbs, it creates connections in your brains and tells your brain that it needs to continue to function properly to help and keep your body moving. When you sit for a long time, your brain goes, I guess I don't have to try hard. I guess I can just start to shut down. And therefore, it increases your risk by up to 30% if you have and live that sedentary lifestyle. It increases your risk of developing dementia. Up to 30% it can increase your risk of developing dementia, which is why, like I said, your Pursuing 1% for today is more movement equals less dementia. And like I said, Alzheimer's is simply the end point of dementia, I guess, if you will. There are a couple levels of dementia that you go through before you get to Alzheimer's, but you can start to slow those processes down if you start to see those, or you can start to slow that down today if you start to build movement into your life. Movement on a regular basis is one of the most important things that you can do, not only to overcome dementia, but to overcome many other possible chronic diseases that you could possibly develop, including all the other 3 killers that we're going to cover or have covered already. That's your Pursuing 1% today. Get up, move, get after it so that you have a high-functioning body to 100 and beyond. Check out more of our health and fitness videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to like, follow, or subscribe so you never miss out on our new content posted daily that contains life-changing strategies.